the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian, Tess, and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Good morning, YouTubers! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Tess.
And I'm Brian. And this is now Brian and Tess in the Philippines channel rather than Australian in the Philippines. Obviously, there's two of us. So what's today's video about, babe?
It's about the building off-grade and where we're up to.
Yeah, so in the last video on the off-grid build, our hollow block maker was AWOL, Uncle Calbo. And I actually had a comment on the last video saying sick or missing means you're not paying enough money. Wow, assumptions are often wrong. We went looking for Uncle Calbo last time we were out there and found him at home actually doing the typical Filipino thing and celebrating his daughter's birthday. So that's the reason he hadn't turned up. For those of you who don't think I look after my workers, I treat them as well as I can. I think I'm quite a good boss to them. I'll give them drinks after work. We provide snacks for their morning tea and afternoon tea. They get fed. And in fact, the guys doing the hollow blocks are only making 25 blocks on average out of a bag of cement instead of the usual 30. And they get paid, they charge per bag of cement. So in actual fact, for every 1,000 blocks, Uncle Calbo is earning 1,000 peso extra. Sorry guys, I had to take a break. Number one, I was coughing and choking. Number two, someone was banging on my door yet again. It was a Saturday when we went and found him, and the boys were back on site on Sunday, working on Sunday, making blocks again. So we're back on track. We've also got Uncle Salvador, Manoy Toto, and Kuya Wendell over working on the shed. We've had to purchase some plumbing supplies, a toilet, basin, a few fixtures, and the roofing. We couldn't use the old roofing that we had from Tessa's parents' old house. Sizing wasn't correct and we didn't want to cut up pieces, and so we've ordered new roofing for the shed roof, and what we're going to do is wire brush, clean up and paint the old roofing and use that on the Bahay Kubo, which is like a bamboo kitchen we're going to build off the side of the shed. So not a huge video today, but it updates you guys. You can see where we're at and see what's happening with the build. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please guys, if you're enjoying our content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button down there in the corner and sit back and enjoy the video. Morning YouTubers, here on the construction site right now. Yep, you know it. But then, here's the boss, and here's the little boss. Hey brother. So we're here supervising. So the boys are still skim coating at the moment, rendering the inside walls. I've been backwards and forwards to hardware stores trying to get supplies, and it's really difficult in little tiny provinces like this to get anything you need. As I've stated before, about to pack up and head back to the city and get some more hardware supplies there. Long drive, hour and a half. Sunday morning, bright and early. The boys are back, ready to start making some more hollow blocks. So we're back on track. Because the blocks are being made over here at HQ, the boys, we don't have a pump here for the well, so the boys have to fill up the containers of water, then cart them back in here and put the water into the mix so they can make the mix by hand with the shovels here. It's all very much manual labour here. Kyle just supervising the mix. You supervising, big boy? And this is off-grid ironing, what they call plancha here. Plancha. And it's got charcoal inside that iron to heat it up. 100% off-grid over here. We just got back from a couple of barangays away organising another one of Tessa's cousins who's a welder. Come out to weld some grills and stuff on the windows when they're in, and the boys have been building blocks all day. You can see the wet ones against the dry ones at the back, and as you know, we've already got some dry ones moved over there on the lot, so the boys have been going hard at it all day today, and it's Sunday, day of rest, but it's 2:30 p.m. now, so not much longer to go. Early Monday morning, 7:30, and we just finally got this branch trimmed off. Just here, it was overhanging the front, where the front door of the shed is, if you guys can hear me. So these are our Indian mango trees. We've got 6 Indian mangoes here, and we don't want to lose the Indian mangoes, but we certainly needed to trim just to clear a bit of space at the front here. So Kuya's out here with the chainsaw this morning and just doing some tree lopping. Okay, the mud for the render's mixed. And Uncle Salvador is back finishing off the back wall. Okay, so that's down. Chainsaw is off. You can actually hear me now. We just need to get the boys to drag away and cut all this mess up. That's the branch there that we took off, just to give us, like I said, clear space here at the front, because it was hanging right over the, it's hanging over here. So if we put some guttering along here to catch some rainwater, we'll be catching a lot more leaves. We're going to have to trim this too, I think. We trim that and that, and we've got a good clear space here over the roof of the shed. And Tess is unloading the tyres from the truck. Now, get for tomorrow. That's Samat Kuya. Papang's just ridden over with a list for what?
For a chainsaw.
Ah, okay. So you have to go and organise?
Yes.
So this is Tessa's transport. She's about to take the dad's horse and cruise back to the other side and get the chainsaw stuff organised. So you go do that, and I'll have, what's Papang having, San Mig Light?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get Papang a beer while she takes the horse. The poor horse's legs, babe, my God. Baboy na. She's back. Inexpensive transport. Here in the Philippines, gasoline, fuel is about the same cost as Australia. You're looking around $2 a litre, depending on what you're buying. If you're buying premium fuel, you're paying $2 per litre. It's very expensive for fuel here. Hence the reason most people drive 100cc, 125cc bikes, because they're the cheapest on gasoline. And all this wood here, this is cut by hand with a chainsaw, straight from the tree. Well, you can see there's still tree bark here. So they cut the tree off, and then the guy with the chainsaw just cuts the timber out, Philippine style. You can see all the, if I get close enough, the chainsaw marks in the wood. It's pretty handy with the chainsaw. And where Tess started digging with the shovel the other week, she realised the ground was too hard and it was going to be too difficult, so Papang is right now running the plough. He's going to plough all this clear section here so the girls can plant a garden, start growing some fresh produce. And Tess is over here burying a body. She's been killing people and burying them here on our land, so hopefully they'll never be found. Tess has just flicked the switch on for the pump. So the pump's working good, pumping the water down. The only issue is it takes two people, because the pipe's down here. This is where the boys have been mixing the cement, so the end of the pipe's here. So we need someone up at the well to flick the pump on, pump the water down here. But that's okay, because once we put a tank up out the back here, we'll only need to fill it every couple of days. So we'll just have the black pipe coming down to the tank and just flick the pump on, fill the tank up, flick the pump off. So the pump's, as I said, a little 12-volt battery up there, and just a small 12-volt pump, and it only needs to be flicked on to fill up the water containers down at the pig pen, or the water container at the house for showering and flushing the toilet. And drinking water we'll purchase at the water refilling stations here, like everyone else does, until we can possibly set up a rainwater tank and a rainwater system here on the roof once the house is complete, and put a filter, under sink filter, so we have drinking water on tap. That'd be nice, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how the budget goes, and whether we can afford to do that, or we just, at the moment, as I said, we just purchase the 5-gallon containers, the same as everyone does here, and just put it up on a bench. It has a tap at the bottom and gravity feed, and you've just got drinking water inside. So that's the plan for now. The sun's just setting back over there. Tess is trying to set fire to the kettle over here. She's got like the towering inferno going in the Kalan instead of a small flame. It's literally an inferno. But the girls are getting ready to cook something for dinner. The workers have gone home to their wives to get in trouble for me getting them drunk. And we're just going to sit back and relax and enjoy. Sorry guys, I actually had a lot more video than that, but I had a camera malfunction. Don't know what was going on, but I had a lot of corrupted files, a lot of corrupted clips that I couldn't use this week. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been able to get out there due to waiting on control arms, 2 control arms for the car. One arrived, they got separated in transit, don't ask me how. The second one has just arrived in the Masbate hub today, so we'll have that tomorrow. We can get back out there and show you what's going on. I have a few photographs that my brother-in-law has sent me. The roof's already gone on, the windows are in, there's an architrave up, there's a door ready to be hung. We've missed so much because we've been stuck here in the city waiting on car parts, plus accepting deliveries of things like lithium batteries for our solar setup and stuff like that we've had to be here in the city. Otherwise they arrive, we don't pay for them, they get sent back to the seller, so someone needs to be here to collect the parcels. Anyway, Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the photographs here. I'll post up now of what stage we're up to, and hopefully next week we'll see exactly what's going on.
In the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian, Tess and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array, sipping on fresh coconut, laughing under a palm tree hut.
Don't forget, check out the links in the description below, and if you'd like to donate, you can do so through PayPal or join our memberships here. From an Australian in the Philippines, I would say from Brian and Tess in the Philippines, but she's not here, she's taking care of the kids. So until next time, guys, peace out.